Well, Spain fans will definitely be rejoicing at the fact that there was absolutely no chance whatsoever of them being upset or falling into that group of teams who were big teams expected to win their opening matches but then ended up losing. I mean, that really has been the theme of the FIFA World Cup so far. You've had, of course, Argentina lose to Saudi Arabia yesterday. You had Germany lose to Japan today, and everyone was thinking, could there be yet another upset on the cards if, say, Spain ended up succumbing to Costa Rica? Well, not really. In fact, it wasn't just all about them not being any upset whatsoever. If you actually watched the match, this was about as one-sided, as dominant, as ruthless, as bad of a thrashing that a team can get in a FIFA World Cup. Let's just rattle off a few quick statistics for you from the match. Spain ended up scoring 7 goals. Yes, you heard that right. They won 7-0 in their opening World Cup encounter. That does wonders for them, not only in terms of the fact that they're now top of the table with 3 points, but they also have a goal difference of +7, which will, of course, be very pivotal in helping them decide should it actually come down to goal difference. So they've actually pretty much sorted themselves out as far as the goal difference side of things is concerned. But again, this is, if you're looking at it, a historic win in many ways for Spain. This is, of course, their biggest ever win in terms of the scoreline margin in World Cup history. This match also saw, by the way, Gavi, who most of you know is a promising youngster at Barcelona, make his World Cup debut. He ended up becoming the youngest ever player to play for Spain in a World Cup. And then when he ended up scoring the fifth goal, he also became Spain's youngest ever goal scorer in a World Cup. So, as I said, a day of records for them, and also definitely a day of very forgettable records for Costa Rica. I mean, Costa Rica, by the way, I have to mention this to you, despite the fact that Spain scored 7 goals and had, I don't even know how many shots on target. Costa Rica had no shots. I'm not even saying no shots on target, by the way. They had no shots. Through the course of the 90 minutes, they didn't get one single shot off on goal, whether it be on target or whether it be off target. There was nothing from them whatsoever. They had 0 shots on target, and the defense for the most part looked hapless. So that's not really a great combination, because you would think that if a team would be defensively solid, then they might sometimes be a little goal try, or if there's a team that's really attacking, then they might be suspect defensively. Costa Rica are neither. They don't seem to have much going forward or going back, and Spain were in fact totally ruthless in this particular match. They were deservedly 7-0 winners. And in fact, let's just run through the number of goal scorers they had. So you had Dani Olmo open the scoring, then you had Marco Asensio double the lead. Ferran Torres first scored from a penalty, and then, of course, in the second half, he got his second and Spain's fourth. After that, you had Gavi get the fifth goal, and then in the 98th minute and then injury time after, you had Carlos Soler and Alvaro Morata make it a 7-star performance for the Spanish side. I mean, this, as I said, was as close to being a dominant victory as is possible. Dominant, one-sided, a thrashing, a hammering, whatever term you want to use for it, you wouldn't be far off from the truth, because that was just how this particular match went. It really was a dominant, one-sided game. And Costa Rica, by the end of it, they looked shell-shocked. They looked extremely hapless. They didn't know what had just hit them. I'll just take a few of you guys' comments since I'm seeing a few of them coming in. Raul Bide says that it was a completely one-sided encounter. Spain are looking strong out of all the group teams stage matches which have been played till now. Absolutely agree. And I'm seeing lots of love for Gavi. You have Shubham Kokje saying that, and of course Ayan Khan is also saying that Gavi is the player to watch out for in the future, and he could very well be the next GOAT in the making. Hard to disagree with either of those statements in that regard, because again, he was just running the midfield. Never mind the goal. Him and Pedri were having so much joy passing that ball around that it was actually almost fun just watching the passing. Never mind the fact that they were also scoring goals for fun. Chaitanya Gupta makes an interesting point, saying that, look, we thought Spain wouldn't even qualify for the round of 16. Yeah, a lot of people thought that Spain might not be one of the favorites. They might just end up getting knocked out, this, that. Well, my goodness. 7-0 means that at this point, if they win even their second game and draw, then that's it. They're through to the next round. And really, based on, and I know it's a very early days in the World Cup as of now, a lot of things can change in the coming times. But the simple fact of the matter is, you have to be counting Spain as one of the favorites going forward, because this is such a massive victory, And Rohit Roy again says that, look, Gavi and Pedri are the future for Barca and Spain. Couldn't agree more. They were just amazing to watch in that midfield. Love Rami says the Spanish power dominates the group against Germany. Japan, they will be the faves, I think. So that's the thing. I agree with you. Spain would definitely be, and I mean, if you're a German fan, by the way, oof, you would not have been wanting to watch this match because, again, don't forget that Germany plays Spain next. So if Germany lose that match, then Germany are out of the World Cup, plain and simple. And based on this form, I think this Germany team will not be able to find it that easy to even get a draw against Spain, never mind actually beat them. So, if you're just joining us, the breaking news update that I brought to you was that Spain have registered a dominant thumping, a 7-0 hammering against Costa Rica. Then, on the top of their group, have a goal difference of +7 and have 1 foot really in the knockout stages. So, good day if you're a fan of La Furia Roja. If you're a fan from Costa Rica, tuning in to watch this, my apologies to you. But anyway, this is it from this particular breaking news update. Thank you guys once again for joining us. Don't forget, there's another match coming our way. Belgium, Canada. Could be a very interesting watch considering the kind of upsets that have been happening. We hope so. I'll be watching it. I hope you guys are too, and I hope you'll join us for any more videos that we do after that match ends. Thank you all for joining us here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment, tap that notifications bell icon, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And if you want to watch the highlights of this match, don't forget to go to the SportsTak app, download it. You get all of the highlights. You get goal by goal highlights. You get full match highlights in the language of your choice. And the best part is completely free. So what are you waiting for? Go ahead and get them highlights right now, and don't forget to also check out a few of the articles both on the app as well as on the website, whether in English or Hindi. Thank you all once again for joining us. Bye bye for now.